just sum it up. When you're raised by your mom, you're a different man. You're a different boy. And you don't like hearing stuff from other men. Like, that's really one of the biggest issues I see in hip-hop and in sports. That you just have a bunch of guys that were raised by their mothers. So they never heard a man's take on what they're doing. So they can't hear it. And then we get upset, Killer. You be like, but he'll listen to his girl. He'll listen to his girl because he was raised listening to a woman. He don't listen to men at all. You'll say you have a problem with authority. No, I have a problem with men. But if a woman tell him something, she can get him to bring his whole check to her, and it's crazy. So for all of you listening,
that's a really good point, man.
Man, I thought this was Mase. Thought this was a very interesting topic to speak on. Check out the Real One-on-One playlist. And he's absolutely right when he says that most men don't know young men don't understand how to respond to how a man speaks to them, because they've been in a matriarchy. And in Pacific, he's in the matriarchy of the black community, or you want to call it a grinocracy. And they're so used to shutting down. And we all, man, if your mother is your primary, parent, you got this trait. You know what I'm saying? Some guys are able to get around their father right around 10, 11, 12 is when the father really started to, matter the most. And you hear these posts where women saying, well, you give men too much credit for being in the house, but a lot of the men that they be in the house with, you know what I'm saying? Let me say this first and foremost, they be weak men. They be following, happy life, happy wife, happy life bullshit. The woman run the house. A lot of black women, a lot of women in America, they only can be in a household with a man that they're running. This is why there is, even in the white community, it's becoming like that, where they're in the homes where, they only can coexist with weak men that's willing to compromise with them all the time, or men that's willing to allow them to lead. And that's just not no manly shit. A man is going to lead. Now, will he delegate some things to the woman, or will he take her opinion into consideration? Yes. Right. So, but a lot of the young guys, they quit. You get hit too hard in football. Your mom says, you don't have to do it no more. Come on. That's a mother. The father is not, get back up, dust yourself off and try again. Let's get better at this. We're going to work at this. It's encouragement. Women, first thing to do is cowardly. You doing bullying in the ring. Oh, this is too much on the little kids right here. They shouldn't be doing this. And this is why, mom shouldn't be, at practices. They should only be in support at the games. Because the fathers know that a son has to test his resolve early. He not going to get a kid more than he can handle, because that's what he was in that position at one point. Whether it's discipline, whether it's cooking or cutting the grass, cleaning up, doing yard work, whether it's putting the work in, he knows what the boy can handle and what he can't, because he had those same genetics. So when women do stuff, women are there to kind of, coddle, and it's okay. The man is there for the fire. It's like ice hot. The man is there to light the fire, and the mother is there to bring the balance. You know what I'm saying? Of the icy hot. She there for the balance. So, but a lot of dudes ain't never been around men. A lot of women, they don't. When you with a man, you under the leadership of a man, the discipline. Real men in houses, they have discipline. There's structure in their house. We don't do this, we don't do that. We don't play these games. We ain't gonna have the little boys in the house, little girls in the house. No, we not. Oh no, they can't spend the night. No, we not doing this. No, we not doing that. This is what we gonna do. That's how the house is run. Is run with structure. Women is ran with. You'll see a woman's house. You have teenage boys spending the night with their daughters. You know what I'm saying? Boys go in and out when they feel like it. They trapping, they smoking, because they don't respect the authority of a woman. A woman bend too much. The average woman, they bend too much. And once the children start, especially the boys get bigger and stronger, they don't respect that authority no more. There's no fear out there no more. And the daughters feel the same type of way. And the first thing they do is want to put the kids out instead of dealing with the issue. Men bring structure and discipline. Even some of the sorriest niggas in the world bring that to a household. So a lot of these dudes, when they go out into the real world, and they start going through issues, and the football coach be speaking to them, a basketball coach or a masculine male teacher starts speaking to them, they don't even know how to respond to it, bro. They over speaking, they making excuses, they start crying, they start shutting down. All those are, guess what? Feminine qualities. All those are feminine qualities. That's what y'all got to understand. All that shit is feminine qualities. It's feminine. When you call a woman on her bullshit, what's the first thing she do? She make excuses. She deflect. She start over speaking you. You know, when she's defeated in debate, she start crying. And it's all the things you see in young men, young boys, young men. And as you become a teenager, you start to understand, you have those men there and she'll like, no, that ain't what we do. This is how you take correction. This is how you apply it. This is how you correct the thing. Work harder. Boom, boom, boom. And when a man speak to them, they don't really understand the language. It's foreign to them. It's alien to them. It's ET to them. They don't really understand, and it ain't even like he yelling to you, because most men, when they pull you aside, to give you advice, it ain't yelling. They ain't screaming at you. Now, if y'all working on a car, or y'all cleaning a sewer, or y'all cleaning the drain, and they ask you for a quarter wrench or whatever, a monkey wrench, or you bring them and they yell at you in there. But after you go through that so many times, you understand it's love. It's just, you understand men don't really have the patience like that, right? But when they give you some advice, it's just like with women. When you sit down and tell women the cold-hearted truth, they can't take the cold-hearted truth. You got to water it down. You got to dilute it. But the way men talk to other men, it's just a cold-hearted truth. There's no fillers. There's no diluting. You ain't diluting the Robitussin. It's just that nasty purple-ass Robitussin you used to take as a kid. Rawski. And it hurt. It hurt. The truth hurt. But you got to take it. You got to make the adjustment. And you'll be a better man for it. But if you can't live in bliss, you can't live in lies like women can, because there's always bailouts for women. Homeless shelters, programs for women. They got a pussy, you got a titties, and some guy can save them. To be honest with you, as a man, ain't nobody saving you, bro. And even if a woman did save you, you don't want to be in that situation where a woman is dominating you and telling you what to do and how to do it, and she don't respect you. Come on. You don't want to be in that situation. So to be honest with you, a lot of dudes, it's just that it's not that a dude to yell at you or man. They're telling you the raw, unadulterated truth. And men have been around women so long, and women want to protect their children, and they protect the young boys from the truth. And they need to, and the daughters need the raw truth from the men. As much as the men need it, the young daughters need it. But the thing about the boys getting it is ain't no bailouts. And you have to take that truth, and it forces you to look in the mirror, and you have to make the adjustment. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link in the description, follow me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Instagram, hit the link in the description, the link tree, Patreon, everything is there. Peace.